All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sean Steele Show. Given that the Ohio State Buckeyes are continuing their domination over the Big Ten, we decided we'd bring in two Buckeye greats. Steel Chambers, tell them who we got.
We got a little 2-for-1 special for you guys today. On one side, we've got someone who has pledged their life for the brotherhood in the tight end group over at Ohio State. On the other side, we've got a DN who is walking that legendary path of defensive ends who has blessed this program for decades. The torch is being passed, people, all right? They're coming from the likes of Cade Stover, Jeremy Ruckert, Chase Young, the Bosa brothers. It is now their time to shine. So, ladies and gentlemen, over on the Olentangy River, we've got a couple guys who are coming on this show today to tell us a little bit about life over at Ohio State. So please welcome tight end Bennett Christian and defensive end Caden Curry. Bring him on.
Let's go, man.
What's going on, fellas? What's going on, man?
Big fan of the show, man. Just so happy to be here.
Yeah, I'm excited to have you guys on. I mean, you guys had a great performance this weekend, but I want to get people to know a little bit about you guys personally. Yeah. You guys are pretty cool fellas.
We're pretty cool. Try to be.
You guys are pretty cool. So, I mean, I'll start it off here. You guys are both in your senior years. You've had a lot of people come through this program, bestowing wisdom upon you too. So just talk to me about maybe your development over the years and how you guys are now in this leadership role on both the offense and the defense.
Yeah, I'll go first. I've been around some great tight ends my time here. Our guy Cade, man, he was great to see what a leader is supposed to look like, and he was great to me as a young player. So I learned a lot from him, how to treat younger players, and I tried to instill some of that, what he did for me, to other younger guys as well, the younger tight ends. And, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. It's a brotherhood. So definitely learned some great things there.
Yeah, and just piggybacking, going to the defense. I mean, you got great players ahead of you, like Steel Chambers. That was there before me. I mean, great leadership right there. And he just got some other guys. I mean, Jack, JT, Javante, Zach Harrison. I mean, just so much to look up to. I mean, it's hard to go wrong.
Mm-hmm. And then just talk to me a little bit about your outlook this season. Last year, you won the national championship. You're on top of the world. So how have you guys just kind of stayed hungry throughout that offseason, now into the season, trying to go and make it a back-to-back for the Buckeyes?
Yeah, I think it's important just to know that like last season doesn't matter. This is a new team with a lot of new faces around. So we know what it takes to get it done. All the work that's supposed to be put in. So we're gonna try to implement that that same routine into this season. Hopefully, go back to back.
Yeah, I mean, and even though we won a national championship, we still don't got a Big Ten championship, and we still haven't beat the team up north yet from our time being here. So we still got other things we got our minds on.
No, exactly. Caden, I got a question for you, man. Looking at the defensive side of the ball, given that we both play defense over there, when I'm watching Coach Patricia, his scheme, it's something else. He's doing a lot of great things. But what stands out to me, and especially from how you're playing, is just the work ethic, the motor, effort. I just see you guys flying around and playing with high energy. Just kind of talk about Coach Patricia, not the scheme he's brought, but kind of the mindset and mentality and his overall messaging. How's that been playing for him so far?
He's such a good people's person. I mean, he's a player's coach. Everybody loves him around the facility. I mean, he's just such a good dude to talk to. You can go in there and have hours conversations with him, and he's just such a great dude to be around. And the way he coaches is it's like being in like a high school class. He's just such good at teaching it.
Right. And then when you look at Coach Johnson, obviously you're with the legend. He's had a lot of success working with the D-line there. Looking from the time you came into it as a freshman to now, what's that kind of D-line culture? How has it developed in your time? And how's my man Coach Johnson doing? It's been a while. So how's he holding up these days?
I mean, he's always doing good. He's got his rushman, that's what he calls us. And, he's always kind of being one step ahead. And, he's always got film from decades ago. So, we can see anything we want. So, he's always got something for us.
No, there you go.
That sounds like a big difference because I know with Knowles, he wasn't the biggest people person. He'd fucking chew your ass out. But it sounds like Patricia, you see like in social media and stuff, he's around the guys, hugging them up. So that's definitely a big difference.
And I think that's making a big difference too because you guys, it's that extra kind of want to play from, not saying that you guys didn't want to play for Coach Knowles, but, when you get that player's coach, it really motivates you that much more. And it's obviously showing.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Knowles just pisses me the fuck off sometimes. Okay. Okay, back to you, Bennett. The offense is rolling, but it seems like the wide receivers getting a lot of love. But for anyone who really sees the game, the tight ends, they're getting implemented a lot this year. You see a bunch of 13 personnel. So just talk about kind of your role in that, and then Keenan Bailey, how he's been that driving force in that ship over there in the tight end room.
Yeah, I mean, I think I might be biased, but I think we have the best room in the country. You know, we're really deep. We have like 5 guys that can roll. So, you know, I think Coach Key's done a great job of building a room, and I think the players have done a really good job of being selfless. You know, so we're going out there and every play, you know, we have to execute. And I think those 13 personnel, even 14 personnel packages, we've been rolling off the ball really hard, doing some of the dirty work, and you know. Last Saturday was able to get a little score, which is nice from doing all the dirty work. So
yeah, getting rewarded for that dirty work, man. That was good to see.
Yeah. But you know, we're just blue collar guys. Is what we say. We do all the hard, heavy lifting, and really don't really get much credit for it. But you know, that's part of being a tight end at Ohio State.
Yeah, I mean, you take pride in that because I hated going against your ass in practice. It was annoying as hell. I mean. Sometimes it was like, okay, dude, calm the fuck down. And then I realized after a while, like, okay, he's just blocking me. I gotta fucking get off this guy. And then with the offense, just talk about Hartline. This is his first year calling plays as the OC. So has Dave just kind of given him the keys to the car, or is he still kind of not babysitting, but just oversighting just what kind of plays they're running throughout the game?
Yeah. You know, I think between all the coaches, they do a really good job of coming out with the game plan, and ultimately it's Coach Hartline calling the plays. And I think he's done a phenomenal job as a first year calling plays. You know, I can't speak for Coach Dave. I'm sure he still has input on what is going to be called at a certain time. But for the most part, Coach Hart's been calling plays, and I think he's been doing a great job.
Right. I mean, shit, you guys are putting up 40 points a game.
We're doing it. The offense is rolling, man.
Rolling. Very, very efficient. Now, I kind of want to look at this past weekend, Penn State, because when Steele and I were at Ohio State, I mean, that was a big-time matchup. And we always had their number, but they always had a lot of talent, a lot of big physical guys. What did you kind of notice about this Penn State team? Did you feel their talent level was there, or what was that game like this weekend? And talk about the preparation a little bit, because that Penn State week's a huge week for Buckeyes.
Yeah, I mean, just from the start, you know, I mean, they have a great team. They had great teammates. I mean, they had good players. I mean, they were ranked number 2 at the beginning of the year.
Yeah,
so you can't take that away from them. They're obviously a good team. So I mean, we definitely prepared for them like they were at the beginning of the year. We weren't just gonna kind of let it go by us. And I mean, honestly, with playing Penn State, it's one of those kind of not really rivalry, but we kind of treat it like one. So you got to play like that.
Yeah, big time. And yeah, like you said, they were ranked number 2 at the beginning of the year. They lost their quarterback, they lost their head coach, but they still got a bunch of dudes who are there and can play. I know they got Singleton over there. They've got a good running back crew over there. So it's hard to stop that run game. But I mean, you guys showed it. You confused the hell out of their quarterback. He had no idea what the hell's going on. And then offense was rolling. So you guys obviously prepared really well for that game.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
And then, Kate, I got another question for you, man. I love the silver bullets over there. I love the defensive backs, and I know the defensive backs are always a little bit wild. I just kind of want to ask you about Jermaine Matthews. I didn't have the opportunity to play with him, but Steele always speaks very highly of him, and he seems like a guy with a lot of energy. And then Igbinosa, and he seems like he's got a ton of energy himself. Just kind of talk about that secondary, because you know I miss being over there and being around those guys, because the Ohio State defensive backs always bring that energy. So just talk about them a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely they're energy givers. I mean, the way that they play and the way that you see them celebrate and everything, it just brings everybody around them so hyped up. I mean, when you go out there and see them get a PBU or something, like a good tackle or something, they'll let you know it and they'll let you show it. So, I mean, they definitely are a fun group to play with back there. They're locked down, obviously.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm done with my question. So how the pets?
The pet, the house good, dude. He's just scurrying around the house, you know, holding it down when we're not here. So he's been good, man.
Kate, you still got
What'd you say, Bishaw?
You guys were saying you live by where Steele used to live, right?
Yep.
Right down the street.
Right down the street.
So how's that going?
It's good, dude. It's good. You know, we're not too far from the Woody. You know, just holding it down over here, dude. It's good.
There you go.
Caden, do you still have your cat?
I don't. I gave it to my brother because the dog wasn't really too fond of it. But he's in Indianapolis, so I go over and see him once in a while.
Fucking Tanner, dude.
I know.
That was a cute cat, man. I fed that thing from the bottle. He was adorable.
Yeah,
I mean, Raekwon was a G, man, but we'll go see him again sometime.
Yeah,
So do you guys still have off on Mondays? Is it still the same schedule?
Oh yeah,
yeah,
same schedule.
I mean, on Sundays, get that. How's Coach Mick doing?
He's Coach Mick.
He's a grandpa now, dude. He's getting a little soft on
Is
him.
he really?
Wow.
Wow.
Come on.
I gotta come see him. That's crazy. How about KP? How's good old KP doing?
KP, dude, he's the same old, like, make you do 3 extra sets on rows.
Oh, yeah.
There's no light days with KP.
You can't skip KP.
That's generous if he's only doing 3.
Yeah, well, if you'll do a whole set of pull downs with failure, and he says, I saw about 8 reps a day, and you get to do it all again. So,
You know what? While we're talking about the weight stuff, just kind of talk about that offseason, because Coach Mick, he always has a message. When we lost to Clemson in the Fiesta Bowl, it was all about he had that score posted everywhere. But you guys just won a national championship. How was, and I know Coach Mick's kind of like on to the next, but just talk about his overall messaging and how that offseason kind of was.
Yeah, dude, it was, like you said, he's really like on to the next. So it was like you can't tell that we just won a championship. He treated it no differently.
Right.
Match drills were the worst thing I've ever done in my life this year. The first one, and I was literally about to pass out from exhaustion. I've never been that tired.
Yeah.
So the summer, same thing. You guys have both been through it. So
yeah,
not much different. Still super hard. Still probably the hardest thing you'll ever do as a player. So dude, it's y'all know how it is.
Those match drills, they can be hit or miss, because if you get a bad group where you got someone fucking up over and over again, I mean, you're going like 10 reps in a row and you're just getting your ass beat.
That's how it was.
For me, I love Tegra. Tegra fucked us up. He killed us.
Oh, man. All right, guys, did they still do those bike races? They used to make me throw up all the time.
Yes,
we got to put the
do a bike sprint tournament.
No, it is.
Oh, my God, a bike sprint.
A tournament. So there's meetings. They take your highest. Every player, they take your highest watt power on the wattage, and they make a seating, and then you try to get to the end, and hope you don't get put up against a big O lineman or JJ first round, because then probably wouldn't be too good.
Who's the strongest guy on the team?
Strongest overall?
Pound for pound.
Pound for pound.
Pound for pound. I mean,
dude, I don't know. Ian.
Yeah, it could be Ian Moore.
Ian Moore is really, really strong. Carson's really strong as well.
But pound for pound, I mean, there's so many. It could be Arvell. It could be JJ. There's so many.
Yeah.
Arvell.
They got some freaks over there for sure.
Yeah, dude, it's nuts.
It seems like every year they find ways to make the workouts shittier and shittier. Because like 3 years ago, it was just beat your best. So you leave a little bit left in the tank, and you just beat it every single week. Then you're going up against one of your buddies one-on-one, and now you guys are doing fucking tournaments.
Honestly, knowing them after winning the Natty, things probably got way harder. Just kind of knowing how they.
Dude, I'll tell you, it definitely did not get any easier.
The worst thing is the small box pushes, by far, still for me.
Yeah, those box pushes, they fuck you up big time.
If you lost that bike sprint, that's what you went and did down and back.
Man, so your quads are just getting blown up crazy.
Yeah. You didn't even want to you'd lose maybe to get done with it, but then you got to go push the box.
Yeah. I remember.
Still, I think you'll remember this one. My freshman year, we were that summer that team run in the stadium.
I was just about to bring that up
after B. Shaw jumped ship on us, but dude, you missed a tough one.
You guys actually went to the shoe and worked and did a team run in the shoe?
It was we did. I forgot. I can't even count how many gassers we ran that day.
I think we were like done with them, and then someone like started talking back or something.
Yep.
I forgot who exactly it was, but then it was we just started over.
Yeah, we started over.
From then it was chaos. People were cussing each other out. It was just a bad beat.
I think Taraja Mitchell threw a punch.
Man, Taraja was a wild dude, man. Watching him run down on kickoff, him and Tommy running down on kickoff, that was a pretty good combo right there.
No doubt.
Just straight headshots.
No doubt.
There was another one. I don't know if you guys remember it, but I think it was box sleds. And I specifically remember there might have been 40 to 45 guys at one point throwing up on the side of the field in trash cans. I think it was my junior year. I don't remember what it was, but it was our first time doing box sleds, and I've never seen that much fucking throw up on a field.
Those box sleds are, I think, the worst thing we do. They are so hard.
Box sleds are terrible. They're horrible. I got one more thing for you, Bennett, for football related. Kind of talk about Julian a little bit, and I just want to know the leadership side of things. Obviously, he's got a good arm and very efficient, but as the quarterback for the Buckeyes, you got to be kind of that leader. How has he kind of developed, and is he getting the guys lined up right? Is he doing what he needs to do?
Yeah, I'll say I think Julian is one of the smartest quarterbacks I've been around since I've been here, and I've seen some really good ones.
Yeah.
But I think at first, he's a younger guy, but I think now he's done a great job just gaining guys' trust and speaking up, really taking command of the offense. You can feel his presence when he's out there. So yeah, dude, Jules he's not only playing great, but he's become a really good leader for us.
Mm-hmm. You're seeing him get better and better every single week. And I know people say, oh, he's got crazy receivers around him, but the ability to throw, what is it, like 85% completion rate at this point of the year, that's absurd.
It's unheard of.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about. And then I want to talk about defense, of course. Like him, you said he's one of the smarter players you've ever talked about. Seems like whenever you turn on the TV, they're talking about Caleb Downs and just the front seven for the Buckeyes. Caden, you're a part of it. You guys, I don't know anything about this Patricia defense. It seems like you guys are just disguised in anything. So without getting too much into it and spoiling you guys' defense, just how do you guys kind of go about a week in just confusing quarterbacks, letting them not know what you're in?
I mean, it's really just changing the front, honestly. I mean, changing one front, it's really nothing big for the defense, but obviously it brings a lot of problems to the offense. And just the ability that, I mean, we don't have to, remember so much stuff. I mean, honestly, what you remember from last year's defense, you got to know so much to be good in that defense, and you got to honestly understand it for a couple of years to really dive deep into it. But now it's just kind of like we're playing off each other. We're playing football. We're not thinking as much, and we're just going out there and playing fast.
Go ahead. Sorry. When I was with Knowles, man, I was there only with the spring. I always thought I was a pretty smart football player, but trying to learn his scheme had me all fucked up back there. So definitely the sound simple gets the guys rolling for sure.
And it looks fun because, I mean, I see you're down you're a nose guard. You got three DNs in the game. You'll move Arvell down on the edge where it's a 5-man front. Like you guys throw a lot of shit at teams.
Yeah, I mean, it's simple for us to learn, hard for them to know.
Not fun to go against in practice.
Soundbite. Oh,
well, who wins in practice? That was always the biggest battle. When you're at Ohio State, that's always the biggest battle. Who wins in practice?
Yeah, I would say fall camp. We got the offense got beat up pretty good.
Naturally, that's always how it starts.
They got after us at first until we started clicking. Now it's pretty back and forth. We're going after it.
That iron sharpens iron. That's always the big thing over there with Coach Mick.
Yep.
What are practices looking like? He's still getting after you guys?
Honestly, still, I think at least Tuesdays and Wednesdays are probably harder than they were when you were here. And Coach Days really been honest about practicing really, really hard. If we want to be the best, we have to practice the best. And so practice has been really physical and been long. And I think we're seeing good results from it on Saturday.
Shit. I mean, how many periods you guys going?
I mean, it's still 18, but we're doing a ton of tackling drills. Like Wednesdays where we wear the not the full pants or anything, but now we're full pads on Wednesdays all the time. So, it's
I imagine some of those periods are scheduled for maybe 8 minutes, but they'll go over probably 13, 14 minutes.
Right. Yeah.
I will say though, guys, I've been at SC and I love SC obviously, and I was at Ohio State. I promise you guys, I know you both already do this. Just take everything in culture-wise and all those sound bites because Ohio State, they have that down pat. Coach Day, Coach Mick, it's just such good people over there. So really take that all in like I know you guys will. And then the last thing I got for you too is just if you both could give some advice to the younger generation and younger athletes out there, being at Ohio State, Steele and I know, you guys know, it's not easy. It takes a lot out of you. So just give us some advice that you've learned on this kind of journey of your guys'?
Honestly, this year, just with being with Coach Patricia too, I mean, after every practice, he makes sure he says, get your 100 shots in. And that's really just kind of working on what you need to work on, things that other teams are going to try to expose you with. And just being yourself, not trying to change your personality to kind of fit in. I mean, just obviously being yourself and doing what you need to do to get the job done.
Yeah, 100%. I would just say, for a mental part of it, you got to love what you do to really give it your best, And we're football players, and You know, it takes a lot. It's 365 of work. So yeah, dude, be committed to it and love it with everything you got, and you'll love the results.
Shakespearean, I love it. And then real quick, favorite memory for both of you guys.
Favorite memory.
Can't include national championship this year.
They're still making them, bro. They're still making them.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, just all those. Honestly, like for me, it's the summer workouts, getting in and down and dirty. I mean, being with your boys, sweating together, and kind of going through that grind together makes it. I mean, just memories you're never gonna. I mean, you're never gonna forget.
I got two for you. I got two. Football. I would say a favorite memory so far was last year's Rose Bowl. That game, the vibe there, the atmosphere, it was absolutely amazing. I mean, you guys played on a Rose Bowl too. Y'all know how awesome that venue is. So, and getting that win the way we did was awesome. Off the field memory, still going over those Monday nights, cooking up some steaks. The best Mondays I've ever experienced, dude.
Maybe a surprise Bobby Carpenter visit.
A surprise Bobby.
Oh, gee, that's all Tommy. He'd invite him every single day.
Bobby Carpenter used to pop up out of nowhere all the time when I was there. He's a funny guy. Does he still come to practice?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he comes by.
He's a good dude. I love
stripping
Bobby.
down, doing wind sprints, and then hopping in naked in the cold tub.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Character. All right, fellas. I really appreciate you guys taking the time, and obviously we're wishing the best of luck to you guys, and we know you're going to do your thing. And please do me a favor. I know you guys will. Go beat the fuck out of that team up north, please.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
No doubt, man.
Welcome.
Still, you
great having you guys on. Love you, boys.
Love you guys, man.
See you
all
guys.
right, fellas. See you guys.
All right,
Take
later.
care.